When I joined Find a Job in Germany, my CV got shortlisted. So it was a surprising thing for me. Hey, I'm applying like every other people are applying, but what's the main difference if I am part of the Find a Job in Germany program? Then my CV got shortlisted. Why? I was also surprised.
Hey everybody, welcome back. I'm Rahul from Find a Job in Germany, and I'm here today with one of our coaches, Daniyal from Lahore. Hey Daniyal, how are you doing?
I'm good, thanks. It's really great to see you in person. Yeah, I'm really excited. I always been, like finding some, it was my dream actually to meet you in person. So I'm really happy
Now
that we
we're
met
here.
today.
We're very happy to have you as well, Daniyal. We're gonna talk today with Daniel, who is from Pakistan, just landed a couple months ago here in Berlin. We will talk about his time in Germany, but also in the beginning about his journey and the process with us in our program, coaching program. Daniel, you are a JavaScript full stack developer. You have now worked, or you have got a job here as a front end guy. Back end always comes in to some extent, but you made it, as you said, in Germany. Finally, we meet in person. Tell us, please, why did you want to come to Germany? What was the reason you wanted to come to Germany?
So there are a couple of reasons that I decided to move to Germany before even I signed up a program with FAJIG. So the number one motivation was my career journey. So in Pakistan, I spent like 2-3 years working for local companies, and then I started working globally. So I went online. I found many companies who were giving jobs on remotely to work remotely from my home country. So I started pushing myself into working in EST time zone or European time zone. So it was my first a setback, or you can say it was my first kickoff to my career. So I then started always switching off between languages. I first started as a PHP developer in a local company, and then I started learning Python. I built apps in Python, and then I switched to JavaScript. And I then continuously learning and growing my tech skills and meeting all the international standard challenges. So with that standards, I was pretty decided that I want to move to this place so that I can actually see what I'm doing and how it's implemented in a society. So I was part of some products that are deployed and working very efficiently in United States and in Europe. But while staying in Pakistan, I couldn't actually feel, as a consumer. So that was my, career reason to grow my career.
All right, great. And why Germany? Why
Why
not
Germany?
US? Why not France or like what or Canada,
Yeah,
Australia?
so why Germany specifically? It's because the second reason was my friends and family were already here.
Okay.
So it was easy for me come here, and with their support, I can settle down here easily. And the third thing, why specific Germany, is because I think German has more benefits in terms of employment, pension, and long-term, work contracts. And I find one more interesting thing about German companies is like they don't push too swiftly. They evaluate quality whenever they are pushing something or shipping something, some product or some feature to production. So they usually focus more on quality than on time, right? So they can pre-decide, hey, we are going to release this feature end of this quarter, and they are gonna they have enough time to make this quality product so that it is maintainable in the future. So this work culture I got to know from FAJIG as well. While I joined the program, I started learning about, hey, this is the German culture, corporate culture, and so that's when I made my mind. So yeah, I want to be here.
Okay, cool. That's and we will talk in the next interview as well. If you, received what you were wishing for and what you hoped for. Okay, then you said Germany it is, and then you found us. Maybe to get also a better understanding, why did you approach us? Why did you want to join our program? Maybe we start with this question first.
Yes, that's very important thing. I started applying for jobs in Netherlands and in Germany, in 2023, in the February, or maybe in April. But after applying for 2 to 3 months, I realized that I'm missing something. I have skills, but I'm not being answered. My resume or CV is not getting shortlisted. So then I was just scrolling on LinkedIn, and then I find a job in Germany. And then when I opened the website, I saw some of my friends who were already part of this program, and they were successful coaches. And then, hey, this is the way. Maybe we can try. What's the special thing about find a job in Germany? So then I started watching the videos, the intro video that you have in the website, where you actually specify the coaching steps from positioning, so positioning to then approaching. So that was I was impressed, and then I also had my friends who were already part of this program, so it made me more confident to trust find a job in Germany and find it legitimate.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Then we had our call, and you joined the program. What would you tell, maybe in the nutshell now, just what happened after you joined? What was the key, maybe, or what was something inside of what you would like to share here?
Yeah. So the number one thing, when I joined find a job in Germany, my CV got shortlisted. So it was a surprising thing for me. Hey, I'm applying like every other people are applying, but what's the main difference? If I am part of the find a job in Germany program, then my CV got shortlisted. Why? I was also surprised. But the reality was like the coaching, the overall, like you and Tomo and Yurak, they gave all of these videos which helped me a lot. All of the our coaching tutorials that we received. The number one thing was our CV. First of all, everything should set aside if the document that we are sending to the HR, it's not well formatted and it's not precise, accurate with information that they want to see. I think that is the main entry point for if the CV is not good, properly outlined, then the rejection comes at the very first step. So that's the difference that I find. When I got the training from Find a Job in Germany, my CV was polished, it was very neat, and there were some pinpoints, some KPIs that were added in there, which helped me. My CV got shortlisted. So that was the main difference. So my main motive was to find interviews, get shortlisted, because if I get shortlisted, I would have a chance to win.
And then you got shortlisted. You received some invites. We guided you also through the preparation of these interviews. To what extent were these calls or sessions with us helpful for you for the interview round?
Okay, so after the positioning my CV when it was done, and when I started approaching, there I realized my mistakes. First of all, like
Okay, cool.
where I am lacking, like what is the professional way to approach a company, right? So I learned it from from my coach right here. So when I was approaching, I was shortlisted for a few interviews. Then my interview journey started. So in that, I would say two mock interviews that my coach made me prepared for was first was for the HR round or get to know call with the HR manager, and the second is the cultural round. So these two mock interviews, there were. I was part of your guidance, and it helped me a lot because I remember like I got shortlisted to like 4 to 5 companies, but two of them I got rejected in the first round. So that means it's not just about hey, this is my CV and this is my tech stack, I work in these languages, and that's it. It's more about communicating with the HR manager and utilizing those 20-minute call. Yeah, that was very important. So in that, my coach always guided me to engage in the conversation. So that was very helpful.
Cool. So thanks to Luciano. So we, or you made it in. I just checked it in 3 months, right? You started in when was it, in July, and in October you had your contract here. Just last question regarding the process and the experience you had with companies in Germany. What would you say should a full stack JavaScript engineer have in mind when, or should be able to have when interviewing companies?
As a JavaScript full stack engineer, first of all, a JavaScript full stack engineer should focus on all the frameworks that are required in the job description. So either it's Next.js or React or Nest.js or Express.js. So one should have his core concepts should be always be clear, and the second thing, which is I think is more important, not in Pakistan or in India. The second thing is about software design, architecture pattern. So these things actually makes most of the standard here, because we are used to, we know the language, we can write code, but how efficient is that code? How performance, what's the performance impact of writing that particular piece of code, and how this code can be, in a team environment, how this code can function when working in a team environment. Is my team member understanding this pattern, this code, or is it just like out of the box? So the approach in software development, it's the most important thing they ask you in the interview. And the third thing will be to test-driven programming. Right. So write test always. Whatever feature we are writing, we have to write test for it. And nowadays, writing the integration test and unit test is the fundamental part of our jobs. At least here in Germany.
So true.
So these are the things that we should focus on as a JavaScript full stack engineer.
Okay, thank you, Daniel. Very, very insightful. I hope for you too. And if you are also interested to work with us, feel free to contact us, and we will have a look at your profile, talk to you, and see if we can support also you getting a job here in Germany, Europe. Take care. Bye.